Right, so I'm back. You're probably going to hear them too because they just seem to be very frustrated at the minute. So I've been on with this for the last 2 days. Last time you saw part 1 of this, this is now the housing. I do hope this is cured, sorry. I'm very happy with it, I will be honest. I can't believe I've got this in my hand, and you can now see the scale with my hands here. So it is big, even though the entire box is not going to be that big, and this won't be too dominant. But this is, it's a lot better than my first one, the Mark 1. So it's a bunch of PVC piping. These handles you can get at B&M. I just had to remember, they are screwed in. They're screwed at the bottom, but they're glued in the bottom ones, because I did think, in case anything happens, should it break, and I need to get this part back out, because I've got a second solution for in future. So the idea was, this can pull off, so, and it does, and it's not done yet, so this is the first time me taking it off. I body filled it so that I could line it up in place, and the front I am going to have to notch it so that it lines up every time. So this is the front at the minute. I chose the best side that I wanted, but any side could be pretty much the front. And then this is just a pressure fit, so it's a bit, you know, loose, but it's going to have more put in that bit anyway to bond it more and add weight, so that the wind, hopefully, I might be just over it analysing this, but the wind should not pull this off. This roof part is all fiberglass and body filler. This was doing by, and I'll get some pictures and show, it was done by an old lamp stand that I found that I haven't completely demolished, but I glued it to a ceramic plate, which is this bit, but this isn't a plate, by the way, this is all fiberglass. And the top was from a bleach bottle that I cut off and shaped. And yeah, so I took a quick mould in fiberglass that took me yesterday to do. So this is mostly body filler and fiberglass now from making the part. You can see the tan colour of the fiberglass. I am going to body fill this and, you know, make this bonded to the fin. But that's essentially the top cap. It's not too heavy, but it's got a bit of weight to it. This is all screwed and bolted together, but like I say, if I need to get it out, I can. And it's hollow this time, all plastic, because if there's any wood in here, like the last model, it just rotted and fell apart. This, I need every part of the TARDIS is going to be plastic and PVC, so that it doesn't fall apart or crack or anything like that and get moisture in it. So these 4 screws you can see, these are not glued, these are in case it does need taking apart. These can come out, this slides off, this part in the middle comes out, but all this downwards is all fitted. So what it was, all of it together, was from some either toilet piping, and they came with, these were the end caps that I've taken off. The plate, this time, it's got 4 bolt placements, which I will screw and then have it so that I can bolt on top. And that was essentially some sort of cowl where it would lift a lid. So I basically butchered everything to get it apart and made it connect essentially to this, and body filled it together. I do need to do these bits because these are a bit flimsy, so they need filling. This is all pure body filler to fill in the gap. And then yeah, I'm really happy with it. I can't believe that I've got it in my hand. That it looks more or less the piece. The handles this time actually acting as a cage, and then you just simply take this, hopefully if it don't break, and you just sort of press it on to where you need it, and then there you go. As you saw last time, it had all of these bubbles. I do need to make a Mark II, but this will do for now. What I'm going to do next time is I'm going to do the same method as what I did with the mould, but only the outside to capture this part rather than all the way round. Because what I've thought is I'm going to use UV resin next time, which means I can brush it in and build it up in layers and cure it with evidently a UV torch, hence the name, so that it goes off quickly and I don't have to wait around for ages, and then I can avoid all these bubbles. Same will be done for the windows, the sign, and anything else like that. But overall, I just wanted to do a quick video on the part that I've been working on for the 2 days. And I'm not going to change my mind or anything and like I normally do, because there's no reason, so I'm quite happy with that. I just now need to mask this middle up, paint the rest in the primer, which was, got loads of this for the Dalek, so I'm using this, which is good stuff because it's etch primer, which basically has acetone in it, which bites into any unkeyed plastic, which you definitely want for when it's PVC, because you could spend all your time sanding it, but you just definitely want something that's going to really bite into the film. And then, I don't know, you can probably just about see, but this is the old blue. What I had left, not a lot, but I think I added a bit of black in the past, and that's why it's too dark. So if I do get it again, I went to B&Q today to have a look, but they didn't have a blue that I really wanted. So if it comes to worse, I can get the same one by Ron Seal, and it's a midnight blue. Hopefully it'll be exactly the same as the last one, before I started butchering up that TARDIS and making it look all, I don't even know. Started out as a Matt Smith one and then it just went all over the place. But this one is like inspired by all of them, and it's my own, and it's properly been built, you know, this time, not using a jam jar light in the centre and then gluing bits to it and kept changing my mind, kept changing the top, whereas this, I'm very happy with that. So yeah, the reason why I also wanted this to come off is, if I'm having the bulb at the bottom, like Matt Smith did, I want to be able to take the top off and change the bulb if I do. But the other thing is, I did want it to also flip, but it was quite difficult, let's just be honest. So I thought a simple press down method just works better. And then I'll also have to, once it's been painted, glue these bits with clear silicone so that if any rain does go down, it doesn't trickle through these small gaps into the actual box. I doubt it, but I like to be safe than sorry. So yeah, I'm really quite happy with it. I keep saying it, but it's definitely something. Obviously it's not 100% finished, but it is more or less there. And I know with this it is not going to warp or anything like that. Especially this part, it definitely could not be any wood or metal apart from the handles. But apart from that, because it's going to be, I think most of the time it's going to be outside. I might bring it in the house now and again, because there's plenty of space in here for it. It's tall, or looks tall, but because of how tall these ceilings are, it will fit in the living room, not the bedroom, because that's a bit shorter. So either the kitchen or the living room if I need to bring it in. But yeah, just thought I'd give an update on the lens, pretty much complete.